Hi everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. It is in the middle of the night of the 25th of March. Now technically the 26th of March because it is pretty late, like around 4 something in the morning. I'm about to go lay down. I have been in so much pain, you guys. So the last video that I did, not the short I did, sorry, damn wig hair. Anyway, the short I did it, tonight. My daughter wanted to go by Cane's, and my mom said, like, hey, she wants to eat inside of Cane's, and I wasn't getting any Cane's, so I was like, okay, y'all can go in there. I'll hang out in the car. I'm so sorry. I'm tired. Anyway, I was like, I can hang out in the car. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I need to do something. Like, I want to like announce, what's going on with me or whatever. Not like it's a humongous deal, but it means a lot to me. And I'm going to get into it. So, point is, I did the little short. I looked pretty bad. I actually got myself dolled up a little bit just to get on camera here. And yeah, so that's the story. So what's been going on with my weight loss journey? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. So yesterday now, I came in at 291.7. I'm 2 pounds away from them 280s. Woot woot. Okay, so I'm really happy about that. Very, very good news. Y'all, I just want to say this. Okay, so I have been eating pretty good today, but I have this thing where it's like things will be moving downward and I become aware of the fact that, yay, I'm losing weight, woohoo, and I'm still, eating on point. A lot of times I sabotage myself, but this was not one of those times, okay? And then next day I get on the scale and it's up. And I'm like, really? Really? But so we're going to see how the scale reacts to me tomorrow, but just know that I had a good day. So God willing, the scale will be kind to me tomorrow, okay? I had a better day than a lot of days that I've had where I have lost weight, but it's just something with me where my body will sometimes rebound and put on a pound or two to like stop my momentum or something. I don't know, but that's something that I feel happens to me. So anyway, that's one thing. So I am officially 46.3 pounds down. I lose 3.7 more pounds and I'm officially 50 pounds down on the low end, but I'm over 50 pounds down from the high end. The high end was 342. So from that, I'm over 50 pounds down. And it's not a dramatic weight loss compared to like the past year, 2 years. It's not dramatic, but it means a lot to me. It just, because this scale has just not been budging and everything. And I'm like, damn, what's my problem? And it's finally starting to move. Now, to be honest, I am being a lot more mindful than before, like as far as what's the difference. I'm being more mindful. I've been eating a lot of cottage cheese, which I personally love cottage cheese. I'm going to tell you something if you're an adult and you're one of those people where you're like, I don't like eggs. I don't like cottage cheese. I don't like vegetables. I don't like water. Okay, then enjoy being fat. Ooh, okay, I'm going to lose a subscriber or something. But I'm being serious. Like, grow up respectfully. Now, I say that and I have my own food aversions, but none of my food aversions, I think, are like hindering my weight loss, but like some people's food aversions hinder their weight loss, and that's why I'm saying it like that. I'm joking with you, kind of, sort of, but I'm also saying what I really think too. And I'm just saying, get over it. If you don't like water, you need water. Okay, and water is a beautiful thing. Get over that. Come on now. We grown around here. Come on now. Like you know, you're not 5 years old. Water is delicious, okay? In fact, a lot of people feel like water doesn't even have a taste. Now, if you live in one of those places where the water is shitty, my heart goes out to you, because I've been in places where the water is so bad, but usually the bottled water is fine. So just something to think about. You know, vegetables are great. And also there are things you can do to vegetables to make them taste better. If you're one of those people that you don't appreciate the taste of broccoli or spinach, consider putting cheese on it, or cooking it in a cream-based sauce or something like that. But eat your freaking vegetables. You know, your colon will thank you. Your body will thank you. Eat your vegetables and stuff. You know, fruit is delicious. You don't have to eat every single fruit. You know, if you have a certain fruit that you're not a fan of, I'll give you an example with me. I don't really like kiwi. I don't hate kiwi, but it's something about it being all fuzzy, and not like a peach fuzzy. Like, I love peaches. Peaches are one of my favorite, but kiwi, it's like a man's face that hasn't shaved or something. I don't know. But it's not pleasant. So I'm not a kiwi person, but I don't think my weight loss is connected to whether or not I eat kiwi. So I'm saying, if like something that you're averse to consuming is messing with your potential to lose weight, I would consider getting over it. I'm just saying. You know, I've had to tell my daughter's a picky eater, and I've had to tell her recently I'm starting to try her on more foods instead of just giving in. I mean, I still give in, but I'm starting to try her on more foods. You know, because for one, how will she know what she likes if she's not exposed to it? And two, you know, I told her, I'm like, baby, mama can't afford this. Like, you have to, like, food is not just for fun. It's all, and I want her to understand that it's not just for fun. It's to nourish you. It's to keep you alive, you know? So that's my quick vent about adults who say things like, I don't like water. I don't like vegetables. I don't like fruit, you know, whatever. Okay, so as far as what I've been eating, I feel like getting up and getting it, but all right. You talked me into it. Let me put on my glasses. I'll be right back, okay? Ignore any mess you see. My shirt is hiked up, so I gotta pull it down a little bit. But I went and got some groceries for you. Okay. So what do we have here? Okay, first off, shout out to my girl Jay, okay? She was getting into a plant-based diet. Now she is doing omnivore, but she was getting into plant-based. I am formally plant-based. One of my biggest regrets is that I ever went back to meat, to be honest with you. Knowing what I know now, I'm taking off my glasses because of the glare. Anyway, knowing what I know now, that's one of my biggest regrets, right? The last conversation we had, it just kind of made me think about trying some vegetarian food again that I used to eat before I went back to eating meat. I love these. I have eaten these for many, many years. They're the Gardein. Well, that's what I'm calling them, Gardein. Gardein. These used to be called fishless fillets. Now they're called fish fillets with the apostrophe between the F and the H. And anyway, not the F and the H, the F and the S, sorry. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, you get 2 fillets for 200 calories, and it has omega-3s in it, which is vegetarian, is from a vegetarian source, and it is non-GMO project verified, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I've been eating this. This is my second bag that I bought in maybe the past week or so. And I've been eating like 3 at a time, so I'm eating about 300 calories. Plus, I'll add a slice of cheese, and I'll add a slice or 2 of bread. Okay, and make myself like fish sandwiches, fishless sandwiches, whatever. Another thing I've been eating, this is not diet food, but it just tastes really good. So one of my favorite foods in the world is stuffed jalapeno peppers. Speaking of, I'm very close to my goal to being able to go to Landry's. I told myself when I get down to 289 and I got 2 more pounds, 289, then I want to go to Landry's and get my stuffed jalapeno peppers, right? Well, so I'm a stuffed jalapeno pepper freak. And these are so good. They're overpriced AF. They're like $7 or something like that at the store for this little box. Let me put it in. This little box is like $7. You get 10 peppers in this little box. But I like them, you know, and sometimes I'll eat the whole box myself, but a serving size is 4, and for a serving size of 4 is 250 calories, but if you have the whole box, it's 650, which, you know, if you really want that kind of fried food, I need to do both, fried food taste and stuff, you know, and you want to feel like you're being naughty or whatever, but in a controlled way, this is better than going to most fast food restaurants. The only thing I will say for sure tops this is Landry's, okay, is if I went to Landry's and got their stuffed peppers, so that's cool. Speaking of vegetarian earlier, I got these tonight, and I had one. It's 240 calories. It's called Filled Roast plant-based sausages, okay? Spicy chipotle sausages. I used to get the apple sausage kind, and I didn't see that at the store, but this was good. It was spicy. It definitely had a kick to it. I enjoyed it. Like, if you like veggie meats, if you don't like veggie meats, I don't know what to tell you, but if you do like veggie meats, it's good. And it's mostly coming from wheat gluten. Okay. And then I got these Real Good, sorry if you can see those, this Real Good lightly breaded chicken breast strips. And for a single serving, it's 180 calories, which is 4 ounces. And per bag, this is a 20-ounce bag, correct? Yes, 20-ounce bag. Per bag is 5 servings. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. I cook a few of these in the toaster oven for about a half an hour because I want to make sure they're fully done. And I will have it with, y'all are gonna think I'm so weird. I will have it with cottage cheese and guacamole. And I will also add barbecue sauce from Chick-fil-A. I forgot to bring the barbecue sauce with me when I came over, but the barbecue sauce is the one in the bottle that you buy from the grocery store that I typically use. So, and the scale has been moving downward. So I must be doing something right. And this cottage cheese is so hard to find here in the Houston area. I got some recently. I got 2 containers. And then tonight I was going to get some more because this one is more than, well, you can't see it because it's got the little plastic thing, but it's more than halfway gone, you know, so I was going to get some more. Some got on my finger. Sorry. Anyway, I was going to get some more, but they were sold out. And most of the H-E-B stores that I've been to as of late, it's very hard to find. So if you find it. Anyway, so yeah, just trying to get more protein, being more mindful. Another thing is eating at home. So I love restaurant food. I was raised on restaurant food from I almost said late childhood. By late childhood, I mean like preteen. From around preteen, definitely teen on, I've been like raised on junk food, if you will. Or not junk food, that too, but I mean restaurant food, right? So I love restaurant food. But I had an experience recently at Panda Express that really shooketh me. And so I'm trying to take it easy on restaurant food. Sorry, something was on my tongue. Here's what happened. I got the grilled chicken teriyaki, which if you eat there, you know that that's a walk smart meal, you know, low calorie, unbreaded chicken. I get my regular vegetables. I always get the vegetables. And I had like a couple of bites of the shrimp. Okay, I got it for my daughter, but I like stole a couple of bites. She likes that honey walnut shrimp, right? So I had a couple of bites of that. So calorically, I should have been doing fabulous. Next day, my weight is up. And that was the only thing I could link it to was the Panda. Now, I'm not accusing Panda of having more calories than they report or anything, nothing like that. But I think it was the sodium content. I think that my body started retaining water, and my body will retain water if I have too much salt. And so I was just like, ain't that about to be? So it just made me realize, like, I need to lay off restaurant food. And I was talking to my mom about it tonight, and she's like, yeah, a lot of these places, they're so cheap that they'll use salt as their main seasoning as opposed to like seasonings, you know what I mean? Because those are more expensive than sodium, salt, whatever, you know? And that was just her opinion. You know, we're not saying this factually, but we all know that restaurant food, processed food period, but namely restaurant food, tends to be high in sodium. We know that. So, yeah, that scared me. So I'm just like, as much as I love Panda, I gotta lay off of Panda, because right now I am arguably, well, not arguably, I am less than 12 pounds. Oops, sorry, I'm about to knock something over, but stuff keeps popping up. I'm about a little less than 12 pounds from that goal that I set, that I said I wanted to be there by the beginning of June. And which is to get down to 279. If I lost 12 pounds, I would be there, you know, whatever. Or if I lost 11.8 pounds, I would also be there. I'd be like on the highest end of, you know, 279 to like 279.9, right? So either way it goes, I'm trying to get there. And so I just don't want anything to get in my way. So I'm trying to move thoughtfully through this process. please follow along with me. I hope you're on your journey too and doing your thing, and let's get these pounds off and let's make 2026 our year. This year has been so rough. There's so much turmoil, so much sadness, so much pain this year, but there's also so much room for growth, and let's take advantage of that. So that's where I am. So, you know, I hope you're with me. Anyway, that's pretty much it for right now. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care.